DUNU SA6 has been a fan favorite IM. Ever since it has been in the market, it has captured the imagination of everyone, reviewer, consumers. They all have been really excited about this IM. I really like this IM too. I felt that this is the best IM one can get around $550. This is the best. Definitely, it comes with a very good cable, and I really trust Dunu. Their tuning has been fantastic. They make some of the best REMs in the market. I really like the Zen 2, and the EST 112 is a revelation of short. And this too is one of the best BA based IEM you can buy in any price range. This is fantastic when it comes to its price range. But what if you want a bit more? How do you upgrade from an IEM? There are a few things that people want. Some want musicality, some wants more detail, some want bigger stage, some want more involvement and stuff like that. What if I tell you you can upgrade from the SS6 without breaking your bank at some capacity? SS6 is very good. It has good bass, very good mid-range instruments. Clarity is fantastic. Treble is very good too, but it does have a few shortcomings. It's a $550 IM, obviously, so it does not have the level of refinement, the polishing that we see with a bit more expensive IM like the Shozy Elsa. Elsa is less equipped. That's funny. This has 6 BA drivers, this has 5 BA drivers, but it is more expensive at $750. This is a fair bit more expensive, nearly $200 more expensive than the SA6. Elsa does a few things better than the Shozy. The first thing is stage. It has bigger stage in every direction. It has bigger stage. There isn't any competition here. This one is slightly better when it comes to sonicality. This is a bit more cleaner in that regard. It too has very good sonics. The background instruments are very clear, similar to that. But unlike the SA6, which has a bit more aggression with most of the notes, shows the Elsa is not exactly aggressive in that regard. This is slightly drier. This isn't. This is juicy. This is musical. And it shows in the lower end too. The Elsa has better sub bass, better sub bass reach. The sub bass is deeper, a bit more rumbly. It has more energy to it too at that point. And the mid bass is equally voluminous, providing a thumpy feel to it. But this one is slightly not balanced in that regard. The sub bass is not exactly great, while the mid bass is a bit more fuller, slightly less involving in that regard. When I AB'd it, I realized that, but without ABing, it's not exactly apparent there. But what apparent is the slight bit of dryness and aggression with the SSE, which is much more better with the Elsa. Elsa doesn't have that rough edge. It has more refinement to it and slightly thicker notes in the vocal region, and instruments too are slightly thicker, and maybe that is saving it from the extra sharpness. But then again, this one can feel slightly better when it comes to background instrument because of that slightly dryness, a bit drier feeling that gives it the edge there. But the Elsa does not sound dry. It's a musical, slightly fun sounding IEM, but it is very clean. Notes rise and they are dropped with precision. There isn't any lack of precision accuracy when it comes to notes build and body. This is fantastic. Edge definition are very good too, but as I said, the SA6 is slightly on the drier side, which gives a bit more definition in that region. While this is well defined, it does not feel dry or anything like that. So yes, the extra bit of texture that you get with SS6 is not exactly attacking you with the Elsa, which is a good and bad thing at the same time. Let me tell you, I'm using the SS6 in the base mode. So on, it is on. Okay, so whatever you guys would like to label that, on and no. that's uh, that's on, actually. uh, One and on, you guys can see one and on. So I was just making some fun there. Never mind. So how do I define this as a upgrade? This has bigger stage, more mature tuning, cleaner, more refined sound with slightly better balance across the spectrum. This has the uniformity of energy across the spectrum, while this can feel a bit w shaped at times. The vocals, bass and treble regions are a bit more emphasized, while the instrument around the vocal region are slightly, ever so slightly, less emphasized. So that's slightly a point for this one. But this one doesn't do that. This one is more even, has bigger stage, better balance, and the treble region too is slightly, ever so slightly calmer on the Shozy Elsa. And this is smaller too. Let's compare. So this is the size difference. Both are reasonably ergonomical. This one doesn't have a more aggressive ergonomics to it, but the the DUNU has a bit more aggression to it. You guys can see the sizes. This will fit nearly every year, while the Shozy might might feel slightly odd to the smaller years. Nevertheless, both these IMs are fairly comfortable for average to large years, so there isn't any problem with that either. Let's compare the nozzles. I would like to assume that both have similar nozzles here. Come on, yeah. Very similarly sized nozzle. This might be half a millimeter larger than the SS6, but both are very comfortable inside the ear. You guys can see this one has the larger BA for bass, so the bass is better on this. This one is not exactly deploying a larger BA driver inside it, so the bass is slightly lacking. Nevertheless, both are fantastic when it comes to sound quality. This one is a bit more drier, a uh, bit more raw when it comes to overall sound quality, while this one is slightly musical, a bit more tolerant to spikes and stuff. This one is more raw, does not do that. So uh, that's it. Both are very good, but if you ever feel that you might need to upgrade the SA6 without breaking the bank, SA6 is very good. You definitely should look at the Shozy Elsa, priced at 700. You can get it for 700 without a fancy back plate and stuff. At $700, I find the Shozy Elsa to be exceptionally good too. So that's it, guys. That's the comparison why I feel the Shozy Elsa should be considered over the SA6. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy.